And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Alright, hard drive research is done. Stitched iron plate. Fused quick wire. Really? Fused quick wire. That's a new one on me. Fused wire. 90 per minute. Interesting. Stitched iron plate. I was hoping for the other alternate iron plate. There's one that's like it's like 15 per minute. It's a really good one. Fused quick wire, fused wire. None of those were overly interesting. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. I did manage to find some more Caterium and some more quartz. Do we have enough? We do. We have just barely enough quartz to unlock this. So yeah, now we need 5 of the quartz oscillators, which we don't have nearly enough quartz for that. Not even remotely close. Alright, so space elevator time. I do believe I have the components. Instead of building it over there, which might be right in the way of my factory, I'm going to build it way up here so it's out of the way. I mean, you only technically use it like 3 times, so it doesn't have to be right in the middle of your base. So out here, I'm hoping I've got enough platform space here for what I need. I'm hoping. Kind of hard to see. Maybe I should do a... Oh, I can't do a lookout tower because that would use the 400 rods that I have already ready to go. So I'm gonna put it very touchy. I'm gonna put it right here and hope it fits. Oh, it looks like it fits. This is a beast of a project. I do love this little animation process that it goes through. Crazy. Yay. So, we need 50 smart plating in order for that to actually start doing what it needs to be doing. All right, I should have an extra copper, yeah. I might need to set up a quick iron setup down here because we are very low on rods. And this, again, this up here is basically perfect ratios. So, yeah, we have 77 rods left. Not a whole lot, and not very many plates left either. So, if we go in here and we say, what's a good... I mean, down here would be even better. This would be a better spot. Even like that one would be too low, I think. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Let's see if we can get out to this iron. Because basically, I need a quick setup for a couple iron products. Let's take you. I can do one more build here. Now, I'm gonna probably widen this ramp here. I wanted to get at least this stuff up and running because I know we're going to use quite a bit of these materials going forward. Now, I'm going to need a couple of these. Unfortunately, I gotta pick these guys up. So yeah, these are these are impure veins, basically 30 per minute with the Mark 1s. I mean, their throughput is not going to be anything worth, you know, huge infrastructure. So I'm just going to do baseline stuff here. So we have a miner on this one and this one. So, I mean, we will eventually be able to expand these. So let's do that one there. And that one there. Splitter. Like I said, nothing fancy. The splitter is for when we upgrade the miner. We'll be able to just add on to it. We won't need to like do anything fancy with it. I want to make this setup so it's expandable pretty easily. And then that will go into a merger. Okay, and then one here. And then a splitter. Again, trying to make this expandable. So I'll be able to add stuff really, really easily to it. So we can do one here. One here. No like backlog or anything like that. That's a splitter, right? This doesn't need to be that far out. Actually, let's copy the constructor. I'm getting slowly used to this new middle mouse click thing. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Okay, of course, the one place I have leaves. Okay, so we're gonna have a merger here, and we're gonna need some more foundations. Okay, so organization, storage container. Should we do... Let's do something like this. Yeah, we need a merger over here. Am I going straight in there? Yep. So basically, we have this here is going to be plates, and it's going to consume 30 a minute, which is exactly what we're going to make over here, 30 a minute and 30 a minute. So that's good. This one also 30 a minute. This one's going to be rods, which is only 15 per minute consumption. So we can actually put right away a second rod maker on here. So that means, actually, let's do another constructor. We want another splitter. We want another merger. Can I middle click the belt? Yes. Okay. So basically, this is 30 consumption, 30 production. So it's just use what we can. Okay, so you are going to be there. You are going to be there and there. This is why I want the new poles, the Mark II poles. Because it goes from 4 to 7 connections. Way, way, way better. Like, you wouldn't think that it would be that big of a difference, but it's such a huge difference in how much belt shenanigans or wire shenanigans you have in your base. All right, so there is quite a lot of power consumption, but we need it desperately. I think we have enough. We have a good 60 megawatts of wiggle room in there, which is what we need. Okay, you are both set. I think this one's set, but this one isn't. And that will... Hey, look at that, like little fairies or something. What are those? Anyway. Ooh, yeah, that's getting up there. But yeah, we have our last 23 rods on us. Pretty crazy. And then we finally have some more plates coming in. This will help keep everything in line. I would like... Let's drop in the 45 of those we have. Not that it's going to process it, but... All right. I am trying to use that middle click action more. Trying to get used to it. It's gonna take a while to get used to that new system. Okay, next on the agenda is rotors. We need to get rotors up and running. And I would like to do that with this last miner. Which we need plate and all that kind of stuff. Because we need rotors, big time. Let's see. If memory serves, rotors use screws. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have screws being crafted. Would be nice. But once we have 100 rods, I can have this crafter out here craft up some screws. You know, you put a stack of rods in there, that's 400 screws. That's pretty good. So I really don't want have a chest just full of screws. I don't anticipate needing that many screws. So we came over here. Okay, yeah. See, portable miner. And we're so desperately low on plate. I don't see any more plate around. Some extra wire. Yeah, we don't really have much plate around. What is this? Copper ore. Oh, I think we can actually research. There it is. Yay! Rebar gun. Oh, I need 2 more carapaces to get the hand slot. Oof. A rebar gun will be nice. Do you see the rotor costs? Oh, brutal. That's brutal. Okay, so I've got the portable miner. I can drop off all of my things and stuff. So I do need to overclock this. $120 parts per minute. Now, when I get the Mark II miners, I'd be able to replace this miner with the Mark II, take the, take the overclocks in and have the same amount. But if I've got the Mark II miner, might as well use that output and double whatever system that I have going. Like, it's kind of par for the course there. Oh, look at... Oh, man, this is going to be brutal. Let's get... Yeah, see, we're so short on rods right now. Rods and plates. I'm glad I set that up first, because I would hate to have to be in the middle of this setup and not have these things actually crafting. Yay, rods. One more. Give me one more. There it is. Oh, can we get 2 more? Give me an even 100. There we go. First stack is ready to go. All right, I feel less panicked now. You know, we have some materials. So yeah, let's get some stuff crafting here. All right, 1, and then I want a smelter. What does that land up with? I have no idea. Smelter, smelter, Smelter. Splitter. Splitter. Let's actually wrap this around this way. Uh, there we go. So now we have the ability. I really hate how you can't, by default, jump up on top of these. We are likely gonna throw our breaker with this setup. So let's just do that. And it's immediately. No, I didn't want to grab the iron ore. Lord. Iron. 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 Okay, that is a Mark II belt. That is a Mark II belt. Okay. So, 200%. Remember, it was 5 megawatts before. Now it's 15.2. A little over 3 times the amount of power for twice the generation. And is it... I'm tickling the limits there. There it goes. Okay, let's actually copy. I want to leave ourselves a walkway. I'm going to need a few of these. Like, how much of this stuff do we have? We don't really have a whole lot. No. Okay, that if this is going to be a walkway, that's a very bad place for that. Let's put one on this side too. I know I spam a lot of power poles, but that's because we need a lot of power poles. With how little we can cover all of this. I mean, you connect a power pole up to 2 other power poles. It takes that's half your connections. So yeah, they go fast. All right. Come on, there we go. We're quickly getting to the point where it would be wise to look up the next level of tech, which is what we're going for. We need those smart plates in order to get to the next level of tech. Now, hopefully, what do you need? You need 120 leaves per minute, which means I need to beef that up a little bit. There it is. This one I already upgraded. This little sliver right here, I upgraded already. There we go. Get the maximum amount of throughput on that. All right. So I'd like to get some Caterium up because, you know, that's some good stuff. But I really need the rotors to start automating. So we've got ourselves some crafting over here. Why is that not full? Is that not full because this is having a hard time? This needs to be full. Okay, that is a Mark II. All right. So the rotors. Rotors are going to be really, really nasty. Especially because we have to elevate this up in here. Get out of here, nature. We don't need you. Okay. There's some flower petals. Hey! Can I get rid of those 2 rocks with this tree? Oh, I got rid of that one. It's amazing how there's so much foliage out here and there's somehow nothing around the rocks to take them out. Like, maybe this can take out the rock next to me. But this one here is... I think we're stuck with it. Yes, I did set up a concrete system over here, in case you're wondering. The miners overclocked once to get us to 45 a minute, and then it's just, you know, it's got one constructor on it. Okay, so this gets a little gnarly because we need a lot of constructors. So let's go grab a couple, let's go fill out some stacks of stuff here. Oh, look at all those reinforced plate. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Glorious. Glorious. I love when stuff is automated. All right. So basically, we need 2 setups for screws, just like we did here. 2 those to 3 of those. We need 2 sets of that. All right. So basically, what I'm looking at, we don't have a whole lot of space here. So we gotta be We got to be efficient with our design. So, one thing we want, first of all, let's grab a constructor. Let's snuggle him up over here. Now, this whole system is probably going to be torn down when we unlock the Mark II miner. Okay, so we're going to have a merger here. No, we're going to have a merger here. We're going to have a merger out here. And we are going to have a splitter right after that. What am I short of? Plate! Aha! Yeah, I'm going to need way more fuel or way more power for this. Let's see what we got. Oh, we don't quite have a full chest yet. Oh, we were really low on rods too, weren't we? Crazy how much plate we're going through. So this setup will have a few extra rods in production. Oh, we can't slide through there. Okay, so in front of these, I want splitters. I wish you could like just attach them onto the front, but leave a little wiggle room there. And then in front of these, you guessed it, 3 different constructors. In each one of these, this is a lot of power this setup uses. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All of these are going to be screws. So these are the rods. Rod. 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 And these are the screws. There we go. So there's 120 screws per minute on this side, 120 screws per minute on that side. So the setup actually overproduces screws by a very small amount. Overall, it's a small amount. Okay, so you can go into there. You can go into there. Okay. You go into there. You go into there. Okay. And then we need over here a ton of splitters. So the master splitter is going to come off of here. And of course, I don't have those lined up very well. Okay, so this here, Yeah, this can all be here, but here is where we need to split our pattern. Okay. Because this line right there needs to be maxed out. Okay. Because we need 4 more constructors making rods. Because remember, the rotors is just rods and screws. So, you know, rods we can get away. Each one of these is only 15 per minute. So you can do a lot of rod production. The problem is power. That's the problem. You consume a vast amount of power with this setup. So there's just nowhere to do this. Like, we could do one there and then one back in here, but that would be too tight. I guess I'm just gonna have to like put these anywhere they can fit. Or I could overclock them. I really don't want to overclock them. Do 3? Can we squeeze 3 in here? Not really. Not really. Wow, this is just a tight fit in here. So yeah, I might have to overclock these. I really don't want to, though. Just because of power. The sheer amount of power that these are going to draw if I overclock them. It's just too much. It's just too much power. We already saw what this thing produces. Like, this was 5 megawatts to 15. This is 4 megawatts. This will go to 12 if I do 100% on that. 12 megawatts. So that's 24 megawatts just for 2 machines. That's normally like 6 of these for 2 machines. That's crazy. All right, so I could put another one in here. Yeah, I built one. See, it's like, where is this pointing? Well, it's pointing somewhere because I can click and build the thing. So it's somewhere in the map. I have no idea where it is. No idea. Unfortunately, this happens to be the place where I didn't have a whole lot of space for this. Come on. There you go. So part of me is thinking, let's just forego being cramped. I'm just gonna ignore that for a second. No, see, I didn't want to build it there. Go over here. I am way over time on our episode here. So I'm gonna have to pick this up next episode. So that'll do it for this one. And I thank you for all for watching, and I will see you next time.